Hello student, how are you? I am Arunsir. Welcome to my channel Tuition Expert. Today in this class, I'll teach you some important problems on Newton's laws of motion and friction. Student, if you watch my video regularly and follow my class attentively, I can assure you that you must crack the iitjee exam and NEET exam confidently with a good rank. Now let's start about the class. These problems are very important for both JEE main and NEET student. Okay, now follow my class. 3 questions are given here. Now look at the problem. The problem is given the velocity acquired. The problem is the velocity acquired by mass m in traveling a certain distance d starting from rest under the action of a constant force is directly proportional to what? The velocity acquired by mass m in traveling a certain distance d is constant, starting from rest u is 0 under the action of a constant force is directly proportional to this. So solution of 1, what is given here? Mass is given, mass m, distance d, and initial velocity 0, and the force is constant force, so F is also constant, this constant, initial velocity 0, d, distance is constant, mass is constant. Now what is the under the action of a constant force? Now the velocity what after traveling the distance d, what is the velocity? So we have velocity formula is v square equal to u square plus 2as. This is the distance velocity formula of velocity. U equal to 0, 2a acceleration into distance travel d. Now what is the acceleration we get from mass into acceleration? Force is constant, so we get a equal to f by m. So put here 2 into f by m into d. So v equal to root over 2f d by m. Now here force d etc is constant, so we are asked the velocity, the relation between velocity and mass. So this is constant, so velocity is proportional to 1 by root over m. So this is the answer. Okay, just put here v square equal to, write this equation, v square equal to u square plus 2as. Here a d. Now force constant, so from this we get acceleration equal to force by mass. So force by mass d. So we get the relation between v and f like this way. So v is proportional to 1 by root over m. This is the answer. Now next question is a balloon of mass m is descending with a constant acceleration g by 3. When a mass m is released from the balloon, it starts rising with the same acceleration g by 3. Then the value of m is what? M by 2, m by 4, 4m, 2m, etc. So what is the question? Solution of 2, that is a balloon of mass. Suppose this is a balloon. Now the mass m is descending with a constant acceleration g by 3. So first this is descending with the acceleration g by 3. Now if some mass is released, suppose there are many mass inside the balloon. Now if some mass is released from the balloon, then suppose now mass becomes m minus m mass is dropped from the balloon. So mass is now this. Now this accelerate the balloon, it starts rising with the same acceleration. So first, due to heavy mass, it descends with an acceleration this. Now if m mass is dropped from the balloon, it now rise with an acceleration this. So question is, the value of m is what? Question is this. Now here we consider the volume of the balloon is constant. So volume of the balloon is constant. So here a buoyancy force act on the balloon. Now buoyancy, that is volume, if the volume is constant, then buoyancy force remain constant. Volume is constant. We consider volume of balloon is constant. Volume of balloon is constant. Okay. Now write the equation. Here total weight is mg. So from the equation, the balloon descending with this acceleration. So equation is mg minus b equal to m into g by 3. This is equation 1. Now what is the equation of this? Here mass is m minus m. So weight is m minus m g. Now here equation will be b minus m minus m g equal to m minus m into g by 3. So we consider a buoyancy force here. Then we get the equation 1 and equation 2. So if we add 1 and 2, we cancel bb. So mg minus mg plus mg equal to mg by 3, 2m g by 3 minus mg by 3. So we get this mg cancel. Now gg cancel. So m 1 plus 1 by 3, cancelling g from both sides, we get 2m by 3. So m into 4 by 3 equal to 2m by 3. This cancels. So m equal to 2m by 4, that is m by 2. So this is the answer. M by 2. This is the answer, m by 2. Okay. Here you have to consider the buoyancy force. So write the equation of motion. You get the m, value of m. Next question is, area is a strike water jet whose cross section area is a, and it strikes a wall making an angle theta with the normal and rebounds elastically. The velocity of water of density d is v. Force exerted on wall is what? So this is the question. A water jet. Suppose this is a water jet whose cross section area is a. This is a water jet whose cross section area is a and density d. So this water jet strike on the wall. The angle theta is given. This angle is theta given. Now what is the force exerted on wall? What? Force exerted on wall. So this is the question. Now solution becomes this way. We know force exerted equal to rate of change of momentum. Now here we have to consider some mass. So if we consider at t second, for t second what mass strike on the wall? So if we consider t, so t second mass is m. So what is the change of momentum here? Change of momentum is this way. Suppose in this direction, velocity is in this direction. So we consider this and this direction, and here we consider this. So I write this here. So this is water jet. Now suppose some mass is moved in this direction. So what is the component of this and this? Now mass is this, component of this and this is this. Now what is the theta? Theta is here. Theta is this. So this is theta. Now suppose this velocity is v. So a component of this is v cos theta and this is v sin theta. And this is theta. So this is theta. So this direction is v cos theta and this is v sin theta. So first resolve the velocity along two direction. Then we can see that v sin theta act along same direction. V sin theta and v sin theta, this and this act along same direction. So v cos theta and v cos theta, the magnitude is same but it reverses its direction. So change of momentum is m into 2mv cos theta, because this minus or minus this, then we take v cos theta, if we take positive, minus of minus v cos theta, because direction is reverse. If you take this is positive, then you take this is negative. So this minus of minus, that is 2v cos theta, rate of change 2mv cos theta. This is the change of momentum by time t. This will be the force exerted along this direction. No change of momentum. Change of momentum along in this direction. So this is the change of momentum. This change of momentum take in time t. Now we have to calculate the mass. What mass strike in time t? What is the mass in strike t second? So mass equal to, actually, what is the mass? Mass equal to, we know mass equal to m by v. So mass equal to density into volume, density into volume into v cos theta by t. Now what is volume? Volume covered, volume occupied in t second. Volume of the, suppose volume of the water jet in t second. In t second, what is the volume occupied by the water jet? So for t second, what is the volume? Volume equal to, we know volume equal to area into distance. Area is a into distance. Suppose distance travel is t by t. Now what is the distance? Distance travel, distance is s. Suppose distance is s. Yes, distance travel is here, you take s. Now what is distance travel? Distance travel equal to velocity into time. 2ba s equal to v into t into v cos theta by t. So cancel t both side, both side, cancel t from numerator and denominator. We get this is 2a v square cos theta, 2a v square d sine d cos theta, 2a v square d cos theta. So this is the answer, 2a v square d cos theta. Okay, this is the answer. So here we have to consider that mass. What is the mass of the water jet in t second? What mass strike on the wall for t second? So we calculate the mass by this formula, mass equal to distance into volume, mass equal to distance, density into volume, because d equal to m by v, that is mass equal to volume into density, volume into density. Now volume equal to what? Volume equal to cross section area into distance. We know any way volume. Suppose this is water jet in cylindrical form. So what is the volume? Volume equal to area into distance, area into height. Area into height is always distance. Suppose volume of the cylinder, what? Pi r square into h. Volume of the cylinder is pi r square into h. Pi r square is cross section area, h is height. So volume of the cylinder is always cross section area into distance. Cross section area a into s. Now what is distance? Distance equal to velocity to time. So cancel from t on numerator denominator, we get this. So this is the answer. Next, catches a ball of 200 gram moving with a speed of 20 meter per second. If the time taken to complete the catch is 0.5 meter per second, the force exerted on the player's hand is what? That is, a player catches a ball of 200 gram moving with a speed. Player catches a ball of 200 gram moving with a speed of 20 meter per second. At the time taken to complete the catch is 0.5 meter per second. That is within this time 0.5 meter per second. A player catches a ball of 200 moving with a speed of this. If the time taken to complete the catch is 0.5 second, the force exerted on the player hand is this. A player catches a ball of 200 gram which is moving at a speed of 20 meter per second within the time 0.5 second. What is the force exerted on the player? So solution of 4 is, what is the solution of 4? Solution of 4 is force equal to rate of change of momentum. Rate of change of momentum, mv, that is change of momentum by time. This is the formula. So mass is 200 by 1000 into v, velocity is 20. Now that is after 0.5 second velocity of the ball will be 0, so rate of change of momentum is 0, the final momentum is 0. By we take the magnitude, so if you take first 0 minus this, so we take the magnitude by time equal to what, 0.5 seconds. So this is the answer, simple question. So 5 4, that is 4 into 10 by 5 2, that is 8 Newton. So answer is 8 Newton. Answer is 8 Newton. Next question. Weight of mass 120 kg is fired in a gravity free space is ejecting a gas with velocity 600 meter per second at the rate of 1 kg per second. What will be the initial acceleration of the rocket? What will be the initial acceleration of the rocket? So solution for 5. Rocket when the rocket moves upward, what is the force exerted on the rocket? Force exerted on the rocket is actually u into dm by dt. This is the formula. This force exerted upward, u into dm, where u is the velocity of the ejection of gas and dm by dt is the rate of ejection of the gas. So here u equal to given 600 and dm by dt, that is rate of change of ejecting of the gas, is 1 kg per second. So dm by dt is 1 kg 1. So this is the force exerted. Now what is the weight of the rocket? Weight of the rocket is 120 into g. Here the question is given a rocket of mass is fired in a gravity free space. So this term is very important. Gravity free space. Gravity free space means weight mg. Mg does not act on the rocket. Mg, what is? So here the force exerted in the this. Now as there is gravity free space, so no weight act in this direction. Mass into g is 0, that is 0. Weight of the rocket does not act downward, so only force is this force. So this force equal to mass is present 120 into a, so a equal to 5 meter per second square. No gravity free space means there is no weight act in downward direction. If there is the gravity, that is if the rocket is launched from the ground surface, from earth surface, then the rocket cannot lift because weight will be mg, that is 120 into 10, 1200 Newton. So now upward force is 600, so this cannot move. But here question is the gravity free. In the question gravity free space the rocket is launched. In gravity free space rocket is launched, so no weight act downward, only force act upward. So this force, upward force is 600 equal to mass into acceleration. Now a force act on this direction, so this is the direction of the force and this is theta, weight act in this direction mg. So this is mg sin theta. Now this is f, so this and horizontal f and this direction, this and this. So this is theta, so this angle theta component resolve along this direction and this direction. So this is f cos theta, and this direction is f sin theta. And mg, resolve the mg along two direction. One is mg sin theta and another is mg act in this direction. So another is this direction. This is mg cos theta. So f sin theta, mg cos theta act in this direction. Normal direction act in this direction. So normal direction equal to mg cos theta plus f sin theta. Simple question, mg cos theta plus f sin theta. This is the answer. Mg cos theta plus f sin theta.